Hello, thanks for landing here. My name's Suj, and today I'm bringing you another hidden gem. This one is called Dome Keeper. It's a hybrid mix of a tower defense and resource gathering game against the clock in order to uncover a relic and win. I'm just going to get started and I'll walk you through what I'm doing as we go. So, the first thing you do is you choose your loadout. You have a dome, a keeper, gadget, and a mode. You can see at the top there you've got the laser dome type, and then you have the engineer, it's the bottom left type. The gadget that you have is going to be more kind of what repels waves of enemies, because there'll be waves that come in every now and again, and the mode will be the kind of game mode that you're playing. So just to give you a flavour, you have a laser dome and a sword dome. Here you have an engineer and assessor. Then you have your primary gadget, which is shield, but you can have other things down the line. And then you've got your game mode, which I assume, so you got relic mode, which is going to be start to finish simple, but I think prestige looks like it might be more infinite. Look at the symbol, but we'll see how it goes. For now, I'm going to proceed with the standard layout, so let's get into it. And let's go for this one over here, so we'll just go for a small map. So, there are a few different modes you're going to start with. You're not going to start with the fourth one there. You're going to start with the normal, hard, and brutal. Brutal's dome's intended difficulty, so I just went with that one. But if you need a little bit less kind of pressure, if you like, if you want to take it a bit more leisurely, then you can go on hard instead. Really want the game to have a bit of challenge, because you kind of need that aspect of time, if you will. But I would suggest trying this, and then going down if you find it way too hard and you can't deal with it, basically. That's what I'd suggest. Obviously, play it how you want. That's just how we go. And you can adjust your map size as well. So let's go with the small one on brutal. Right, let's go. Now we start with a sort of comet-looking object. This is your dome, and it's going to be landing on a particular planet. It's quite a funny little cinematic, this. When it lands... Yes, they took out a local on the way. Probably explains why they're about to be annoyed. So, here's your little engineer. You can move him around, and you can do different things. If I go to right here, you have an upgrade system. So basically, you can come here later to spend your gold and do different things, and there will be more systems around the whole place which will fill up as you go along. So, let's go down and start playing. So, if I go here, I can just drill this rock like this. And then we can keep on drilling. So here, what I'm doing is I'm looking for some resources, and we have our first one here. This is iron. So now I'm going to drill a bit more of this. Now, you can pick these up by hitting the A button. And then you can take them back. Now, the problem is you only have a certain amount of payload. So if I go like this, the character's moving very, very slow. But you can let go other ones to actually move a bit faster. As you progress, you can upgrade your character and ensure that they get the resource that it needs to keep your dome safe and to continue on your mission to get that relic. So let's keep on going. There we go, found a bit more iron over here. Okay, let's get a few more of these, and then this one's really tough, isn't it? You have different gradations of rock here, so you might want to upgrade your drill later on. Right then, let's take this back to the dome. So, every time you take it back up here, it goes in the grinder, and does this. Now, let's have a look at the upgrades. So, on your bottom left, you have 3 different resources. The top one is called iron. You have water, which is the middle one, and the bottom one is cobalt. Then on the right here, you have your tree. Obviously, you have a bunch of different upgrades over here. So this is your dome over here. You've got your engineer, you've got your laser, and here you've got extra sort of things pertaining to your shield. And you can upgrade as you go. The resource system is pretty straightforward to get. Essentially, you can spend resources and you can upgrade things as you want. You might want certain things. For example, hostile proximity meter is pretty handy because the alerts will sound. But it always sounds like when you're right down into a cabin, and you might not have time to get back up, so you've got to be careful. So with this, you get to know a bit more in advance. I like to upgrade the engineer first, because it's always important to have a good drill. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with... I think for now, I'm just going to go with maybe... Well, you can always upgrade your drill, so I'm going to do that. So that's spent 4 of my iron over there. As you go, you'll need all these resources to get more things. The water and cobalt, the bottom 2, they tend to be more I guess, uncommon, if you will. So let's go back. Now then. See if we can get any more resources. Oh, you hear that noise? That noise means there's enemies coming. So, this is when you go back to your computer terminal and you head into battle mode. So, you got to get yourself ready. If you hit this left shoulder button here, I can then go and hit this enemy. There you go. And that's your laser, basically. That's how you control things when you start. As you can see, it's a bit slow, but we'll get to that in the future and maybe turn it into something better. So, let's go and find more resources. So I think what we tend to want to do, you tend to want to find a lot of iron, I think, and some water. So let's have a look around. So I think I'm going to drill these ones because they tend to be a bit more easy. Oh, there we go. Got some water. So you really want to take these back, but it's just too slow. So I think what I want to do is get to the point where I can just carry a bit more. I think I'm going to go and upgrade that, actually. So slow, isn't it? But it'll be worth it once I get it. Okay, so now I'm up here. Now, with this game, there are actually 4 resources. The top 3 are obviously you got the iron, you got the cobalt, you got the water, but you also have time. Time is like the biggest thing that's not on your side. You need to really be aware of how much you can do in a given amount of time to be able to go ahead. What I'm going to do is improve the carry amount, so I can carry more resources back up. I don't think we need speed at the moment because we're pretty close to base anyway. Right, let's go down and hopefully carry a bit more now. So, drill down a little bit. Okay, I have a bad feeling that the counter's going to go off any seconds. You get a bit paranoid about that alert system. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay, right, so... Now, the great thing is, when you go into the terminal, you can literally pause time for a bit just to get your bearings. So we have 5 iron right here. Is there anything I want to upgrade here? I think, really, we can't really do very much. Not yet. There is one thing we can do, actually. If I do this... Yeah, so what I can do here is I can overcharge my shield. So you tend to have a shield on the bottom left there. You got the meter there. It doesn't last very long, but you can upgrade that over time. If I get this, because at the beginning you tend to have more iron, basically. If I do this, then essentially you can overcharge your shield using water, the blue resource there. So let's do that. So if I get off of this terminal, I'm now going to overcharge my shield by going over here and hitting A. There we go. And now we have a better shield, which is always a good thing. So, let's get into battle. Now there's 2 enemies. Oh, it's very slow. Oh, look at that. It's actually making damage. That's not good. Ooh, those are quite deadly. Let's keep going. I think, generally speaking, it's good to avoid the harder rock, because you get to find more things as you go. Let's go. There we go. More resources. Now, I reckon we can carry more of this stuff, so let's go. Just try and drastically find some resources. Oh, there's nothing up there. Okay, well, let's go down here. Drill our way back and see if we can find it. Oh, here we go. This is something I'll pick up later. Actually, I'll show you what this does. So, I'm just going to take this back up. This is something that you can uncover, and when I take this to the base, you'll see what this is. So, I take this back. Oh, good timing. So I take this back, and you can pick a gadget to have in your dome. These do different things, and at the beginning they're not very good, but they get better over time again if you upgrade them. So we have 2 choices here. We have a teleporter or a spire. That's pretty good, actually, a 2-way teleporter. But I think what I'm going to do... What should I do here? Will there be any flying enemies? Spire is really good against flying enemies because you can shoot down projectiles, which is very handy. You got no real other way of doing it. So you go here to teleport national station. I think. I'm kind of curious to see what this does, so I'm going to go with it. Oh, here we go. Now, maybe I should have gone with Spire. It's a flyer right there. Okay, so let's get into the. Is there any upgrades I can get? Do you know what? I might actually do this. This will allow me to see a meter in the bottom left. So if I do this, you can now see a meter next to the monster. That will tell me how long it'll be until I need to actually go back. So, let's go. Take that one out. Oh, I really need cross the laser, don't I? Done. Okay, so two-way teleport. Now, what's this do? Okay, so let's see. What's it actually do to do this? Well, I guess I'll find out in a bit. Okay, so that pink resource right there, that is cobalt. That tends to be more for upgrading general strength of your dome or repairing it. So it's always good to have at least a bit of that around. I really need more gold because I really need to improve that gun. Oh, right. So okay, you can pick the portal up like this. Understood. That's quite good. Oh, oh dear, that was an accident. Okay, well, not what I wanted to do, but that's what it is supposed to. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's get back. Oh, here we go. So we got our first swarm coming in. These can be a pain if you don't deal with them quickly. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot going on this time. Okay. Can't actually hit that when it's moving. Let's go, let's go. Oh. You can kind of get a bead on how much damage is being done just simply by the cracks on the dome. Okay, there we go. So I need to go and find a few more resources, I think. So if I go here, that teleporter was a bit of an issue, wasn't it? I still teleport back though. We'll go here. I mean, that is pretty cool, to be fair. Like, that could really save a lot of time in the long run. Right, so I'm after a bit more gold. Oh, here we go. Gold! Oh. Okay, okay, I can be. I'm going to be really slow, but I can still take back a load of resources like this. This is really handy, actually. Oh, you can't teleport back with resources. That's very sneaky. Okay, so I still have to go back up with them. Okay, right, well, let's go grab some more then. So there are little things that come up with these power-ups. Okay, so we have 8 resources. I think I need to be able to move faster. Move the gun fast, that's actually something I really need to do, yeah. Oh, I'm about to be tested because... Do I have any more? I don't have any more water, but I do have... Let's unlock this. So I can see the structure's health, but I can also move over to here and repair using cobalt. So, as you can see at the bottom, I have 1 cobalt, and there's some health that I can recover. Let's do that. Okay. We're just in time for the next wave. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Take you out. And let's see if we can get you out now. Oh wow, okay, it's getting a bit hairy right now. Die. When you actually fire at them, you notice that attack slightly slows down, which is always quite a good thing. What do I want to aim for here? So, let's see. I think I want to aim for... I need to be able to... I'll move faster. I'm already carrying more. I think I need more water. Oh, hello. Right, so, okay, I'm trying to understand this. So the portal now teleports resources. So you can teleport resources, but you can't teleport. I can't teleport you back. That's interesting. So, Teleport range tiles. Okay, I've got to test this, so I want to see if I can aim for this and then try this out. We're doing good shield-wise. Usually I'd have a bit more damage than this. So there's the portal, right? Oh, stop it! Okay. So you've got to put your teleporter in a place where it can't do that, basically. It's going to waste my time. There's always cool little caveats to what you do. There we go, I think that's better. So, I'll take that and one of these. I need to upgrade my jetpack speed, I think, because I'm a bit slow. But I think I will do that now. Let's go. Okay, so now upgrades. Let's go for... Actually, do I want that? Maybe I want something else. Electro Blast. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. So I think we're getting to another wave very soon. Let's see what we can do before then. This brick wall's really hard. It's really clever how you can see... Oh, no. Just teleport back very quickly. Go, 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 go. Oh dear, it's already hitting the stuff. Ah! I can't overcharge. Okay, right. Okay, let's go. God, am I going to survive this? Am I going to survive this? This is a bit of a tense game sometimes. Let's go, let's go. Electro Blast. Okay, there we go. I just blasted him. That was a very close one. As you can see by my heart, my health went down quite considerably. Okay, let's have a look. So I'm definitely going to need to repair the dome. Or I could reduce melee damage by 15%. I don't have any more cobalt, so I'm just going to repair it for now. Right, okay, I need to go... let's see. Let's go here. Oh, maybe not. It's just a drill, isn't it? Cool, we got some gold. Right. The next thing to upgrade is going to be how I... Actually, I think enemies might be a better thing to go for. As you probably learned, this is a common struggle that you have during this game. What you can and you can't do, because you can't have everything, and I'm a pretty greedy person. Let's go up here. Okay. Now, I think I want to improve the power of my laser, because honestly I need a bit more defense right now. We have the overcharge. Well, we have the Electro Blast, rather. And then we go here. Okay, cool. We are getting close to a wave, unfortunately. You never got enough time to do what you need to do. Okay, let's see if we can drill a bit more of this brick at least. Oh, actually, that's quite good. I really need to get back now. That meter is creeping ever closer. Let's go. Right, I think we got back in time. So, let's get rid of this. And then we go from there. Let's get a bit close. I think the spawn could be painful if you want. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually leave it there. Yeah, so that should give you a nice flavour about what to expect when you actually play this. So yeah, if you really like what you've seen, feel free to give Dome Keeper a try. It's actually a lot of fun. You can upgrade things later, like a sword dome, which has a really interesting mechanic of slashing enemies and also firing a sword, and you can guard it during flight. There's really cool things. The good thing about this is it's always randomly generated, so in true roguelite fashion, it's got tons of replay value, and literally it'll want you to keep pushing yourself, and keep pushing yourself through larger maps, harder difficulties, different mechanics with the engineer types and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'd strongly suggest giving this a go if you really like what you've seen so far. And yeah, if you watched the whole video and you're still here, thanks very much for visiting. I hope you had a great time. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.